It's another episode of my Atlanta Hawks franchise here on NBA 2K25. We're going to get to the end, at least pretty much, regular season year two. We're going to play one last game here of this regular season. I believe we kind of pinpointed this Oakless, the Thunder game, kind of still deciding between that and the 76ers. We have not played them in this series either. But before we do that, it's been a little bit, so we're going to go take a look at. So we looked at the point guards and shooting guards. Not a whole lot has changed in these teams or on these players throughout the year, other than more information that we have. But we're going to take a look at the small forwards and the power forwards, and then that's going to just leave us with the centers whenever we get to the off season. Small forwards, excuse me. I think this is a pretty good group. It is certainly led here up top by Guy Peterson, an Indiana State product. 19 years old, 6'5", 222. He's got good scoring here on the inside. The three ball, which is something that is going to be pretty consistent amongst all of these these small forwards. Not a great outside shooter yet. Peterson does give you really good defense, both inside and out. Good enough playmaking ability, and I think that he's a good athlete, and that's something that's really key for him. He does have a potential, it looks like as well. And the scouting report on him, Julius Irvin, there's a ceiling, a floor of a Purvis short, so he at least looks like he's going to be a starter and coming in with an overall that should be in that 78 range according to his overall projection at the top. I mean, I think you're looking at a really good player. Somebody that needs to develop a little bit more of his outside shot, but otherwise is still pretty solid. Darrell Anderson, if we look here, he is a top 10 player according to 2K's rank. Out of Gonzaga, he has a Julius Irving player comparison ceiling as well. Bernard King behind him. Great. Looks like he's a pretty good athlete, got really good potential. Nothing really overly stands out except for the fact that he really finishes strong here on the inside. With pretty solid post defense, according to uh, the position, I guess, that he has. But definitely a step down from Guy Peterson, and he's 2 years older than Peterson as well. So this is something to keep in mind. But then I think once you get past those two, like I'm not a big fan here of Robert Bird. The athleticism, the potential seem to be okay, but the inside scoring is just decent. I do think of Latrell Sprewell kind of probably makes sense here. Um, we don't have any stats or anything for him, but and you can't go by grades because it somehow just kind of puts it all together. But yeah, Robert Bird from California, Golden Bears, just looks okay to me. Um, Certainly would not. It just depends, I guess, on where his development would end up leading him in the future. But he's a guy that would probably need a little bit. You need to at least be able to knock down one of these shots. You need to be good at that, and then need to increase the defense. But the athleticism at least can give you some hope and some upside. Pretty much the same here for Greg Babcock, a 21-year-old from Canada who at least has a good mid-range shot. The inside is not great. The three-point shot is just okay. Not a good defender at all. And his playmaking, he's not really somebody that can ball control for you. Rebounding is not great at all. Athleticism is okay, it looks like. And the potential is okay, but he's a 21-year-old that would need probably 2 or 3 years of development, before he's really being a useful player for you and not being a negative. Jared Armstrong here, I think he's kind of a diamond in the rough as far as where he's being ranked relative. Like to me, Armstrong I would probably take above Bird and Babcock. Armstrong is a 19-year-old out of Arizona State, great inside scorer, really good athlete. The the IQ and the shot and the defense needs a little bit of help, but at least gives you some kind of a positive here on the inside. And he's got the great, um, the great athleticism to go along with that. Good enough potential from a 19-year-old. I think he's got a really good shot to be, a worthwhile player. I'm not really sure why he is rated so much lower than these guys ahead of him. Because to me, he is the clear three at this position. But the age, what looks like his starting overall is going to be, I guess if you're thinking that his potential is maybe not as high as others, I guess that can make sense. But I mean, a Marcus Johnson All-Star ceiling, Tyrone Corbin's at least a starter. Yeah, I mean, I think he's got a really good chance to be a good player. Dwayne Washington here is the next up, and I again, same with Armstrong. I think I would have him a little bit higher than some of these guys above him. He's an 18-year-old, got a Bobby Jones All NBA ceiling, good vertical leaper plus athlete. Looks like he is going to be a guy that can score on the inside, and unlike most people in this group, at least having a C plus 3-point shot means that once he gets going with that, he's going to once that develops a little bit, a year or two, he's going to be a guy that can really shoot. And at 6'7", 237 gives you a little bit of rebounding. I like the potential here from an 18-year-old with C perimeter defense already. Don't know how great of a ball control guy he's going to be, and his IQ definitely needs to step up. Not a tremendous athlete, even though this said he's at least a plus athlete. The physicals don't overly stand out. The potential is not exceptional. But for an 18-year-old that's already got a pretty good overall spot, like probably looking somewhere between the 73, 76, something like that. I mean, he looks like a guy that you feel pretty safe is at least going to be a rotational player that can provide some scoring ability with, I think, some potential to being a good defensive player. Then we start getting to the guys that, would really take a little bit of luck to develop into starters. Jin Wang gives you some potential upside here with a three-point shooting, but the defense needs a lot of work. Not a great athlete. The potential is not great here out of China. Got Alfonso Caballero out from Spain. Pretty similar. He's got a 6'7", 230. He's a great inside scorer. Mid-range is okay. No three-point shot pretty much at all. The defense needs work all across. But he's a decent athlete with some decent potential. So I certainly like him more than Wang. Pretty solid player, I feel like. You got Cesar Nunez, again, lower overall guy, but at least is pretty, consistent across the board. Not a great defender on the outside. The playmaking is just okay. He's a horrible rebounder despite having decent size here, but not great potential. It doesn't look like, or actually okay potential, just not a great athlete out of Argentina. You got J.R. Freeman Liberty here out of Cincinnati. Good athlete with some good potential in the future. 6'7", 247, a 20-year-old. Another guy to like here. I'd probably add to the list. Somebody to pay attention to. 6'7", 247. A guy with decent scoring across. Defense is okay. So I think he's definitely worth looking at down here a little bit farther down the list. Yeah, it looks like a guy that you could maybe get in the second round, late first, which is probably where we're going to be drafting anyway. And then, yeah, now you're definitely getting into some of the more lowly rated guys. We'll just kind of quickly go over power forward because this is not a good group here at all. You see the top one here, if you come up the 2K rank, is the number 21 overall prospect, and that's Trace Gary out of Canada. He gets the Udonis Haslam comparison. So yeah, not great. He's already 21 years old. Nothing really excites you from a scoring perspective. Decent inside defender. And he's a pretty solid rebounder despite being 6'9", but he's not a good athlete. Just okay potential. Terrell Jackson behind him. Again, looks like can score a little bit on the inside, but not a great defender. Rebounding is a step down from Gary, but he's a better athlete, similar potential, and he's at least younger here out of Oregon State. You got an SMU product here, and Eric McDaniels can definitely score on the inside. 6'7", 213, maybe a little bit small from what you would want from a power forward, but can score there on the inside. There's a little bit of flashing three-point shooting. Inside defense is okay. I don't think he's a bad player here at all. He gives you at least some skill set, right? He gives you inside scoring, inside defense. Could definitely improve the rebounding. A decent athlete. I think that where you'd be looking to draft him, I think it would make him a solid back end of the first round player. Had a guy here out of the Ukraine, Roman Popov, 6'9", 209. A little bit of a shot on the outside. Defense is not great. Strong rebounder though, 6'9", 209. Definitely a little on the skinny side. Potential is solid. Not a great athlete. Got a St. John's product here in Conrad Monroe. Okay, so like McDaniels, this guy at least gives you a skill set, right? So he gives you a mid-range jumper. He gives you good defense on the interior. Again, could use some better rebounding. Potential's not great. He pretty much probably is close to what he is, but St. John's product as a guy I think can be a rotational player. I'm not mad at that at all. Jimmy Weber, really good scorer. That's his big thing here. The defense is actually not horrible either. What is his? Okay, so he is, yeah, Chris Webber, all NBA. This like he might be just a diamond in the rough here. Somebody that gives you this level of offense with that inside defense, I think that's something you can work with. Now, the potential does not look like it's going to be amazing by any stretch of the imagination, but I think a back end of the first player that gives you at least some NBA player comparison, ceiling to a Chris Webber type, as a pretty good, post defender with solid scoring. Looks like a plus player to me. Tyson Norris here. Again, pretty much just an average across the board, but he's a pretty good athlete here out of Alabama. Got another SMU product here in Kevin Reed. No outside scoring at all. Pretty decent there on the interior, but he is not a guy that you would want playing, against any small forwards trying to chase them around with that perimeter defense, and he's only 6'6". Looks like he's a good athlete. We don't know the potential yet. And you got Shannon Barrett down here out of Syracuse, ranked as a 38th player. He got some good inside scoring, so he at least gives you that. But the defense is horrible. The rebounding is just okay. And he's got a great athlete, but he does have some potential here as a 22-year-old. And then we'll go over Lewis Caver here. Good mid-range, pretty similar here to Courtney Blunt. So this is UNC Greensboro. This guy's out of Dayton. So both of these guys are pretty good in the mid-range. Blunt gives you a little bit of three-point shooting and inside defense. I think he's worth at least putting on the board because he looks like he's pretty solid all across, and he's 19 years old. So kid out of Dayton looks like he's got a chance. But and you kind of see if there's anybody else down here that kind of has anything that stands out. So Wade Russell, we're only 10% scouted on him, but a San Jose State 7-foot product with a good mid-range shot, good inside defense. We'll add him to the board and just see what the potential ends up looking like there, but that's at least a decent enough skill set. Then got a C+ shooting here from James Banks, but don't really see anything else worthwhile. I think that's pretty much all the guys left to go over. But yeah, last episode had a lot of success. We've been great coming out of the All-Star break after really struggling going into it. Team is getting healthy. Let's take a look. I know I've kind of wished and washed at times and trying to figure out who I want to, what teams I want to play on and or play against. So, ooh. I guess he can play with. If he can play through that Zachary Ricochet, okay, yeah, he's good. Nice. Man, we are just still rolling here. Did lose to the Cavs there. Lost to the Bulls. So already off to a really good start here in this episode. Won the first 4. Now we've lost the last 2, though. We're currently second in the conference. The main thing that I want to focus on here at the end of this season is trying to make sure we maintain this number 2 seed. Feel pretty confident we'll end up at least with the top 3 with very little time left. Obviously, there's no chance that we win the Eastern, like get the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Way too far down from that. This 76ers team is not overly exciting. They have not been great. Joel Embiid is apparently injured again. is unfortunately hurt a lot. Pulled right calf muscle, and they are not playing him. Okay, they're not. They haven't been great this year. I'm pretty sure that OKC has been really good. 48 and 29. Yeah, I think that's who we'd rather take a look at here. So we will do that. We'll just sim through. So now we've lost 4 games in a row heading into this. Now we're down to third in the conference with 4 games left. So now we really need to go on the road here and get this win over OKC. Of course, Shea Gilders-Alexander, Alex Caruso, Lou Dortz, Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, a treasure trove of first-round draft picks. The Thunder are a super exciting team, a super fun team. Let's see if the Hawks can go on the road here and in this little slide that we're on. Kind of crazy heading into the end of the year. You want to kind of be on the hot side. Definitely struggling here towards the back end of this season. Of course, this is a really tough place to play. Really good team on top of that. Let's see how they do it. Chet wins the opening tip-off. See if the Hawks can get off to a good start here. No real weaknesses. Lou Dort knocks down the 3 ball, or misses it actually. Really a team with no weaknesses. Try to roll that down to Jalen. Puts it up, does not hit it. Williams was able to at least tip it, almost steal it from him. Williams is a lot more explosive, I feel like, than Jalen Johnson, too. That's going to be maybe a problem. It's a 3 ball, knocks it down. A quick 3-0 start here for the Thunder. Williams has been exceptional there at home. Screen, the drive, the dish, the 3-point shot here for Reese Shea gets it to go. Nice. See down there at the bottom, Trey is coming off of a bad matchup in our last loss, 14 points on 17 shots. He's definitely seen his scoring go down this year, that's for sure. Mainly because of everybody being a little bit better around him. See how that affects maybe when we get into the playoffs. So far, he has been by far the leading scorer most of the games that we have actually played. Last game, though, was definitely a bad day for Trey. And we ended up making it work. Everybody around him was so great. That one gets blocked by Chet. Oh, now that one gets stolen away. Shea gonna get the little slam here. Make a 2-point lead for OKC. Yeah, definitely excited to get back to the playoffs. It showed that last year was no fluke. We're definitely been a little bit more streaky than I feel like we were last year as a team as Trey hits a 3 ball there. It's going to be a foul from Okongwu. Shea can get to the line. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Messed that whole situation up. Shea, of course, a top, probably when I last looked, I thought about it before we played the Pacers with Halliburton. Shea was top 5 MVP candidate at that time. And for those of you that are maybe kind of new to the channel, that'll be what we do with the next episode. Won't play a game. Pretty much no matter what ends up happening seed-wise, won't play another game. Just going to do the end of the season recap. And go from there. Shea's going to get a 3-point shot, but he misses it. Do a regular season recap before we get going into the playoffs. It's kind of the way I like to do things. Give us a look at the award winners and everything. Golly, another ball stolen here. Jalen Williams, yeah, that's an explosive athlete. There's the under now. Up 3 going on the other side. Hawks have not been very clean offensively. The teams Thunder have so much length. This is a bad matchup for the way that I like to play. Trey's just so small. You got a guy like Chet down there that can just block everything. Really good at taking the ball away. Pretty good defenders everywhere. It's a bad matchup. It's a very, very good basketball team. This is the kind of core with the Thunder that I would think could win a title at some point in time. Trey's now off the screen, going to try to attack, going to roll that down to Jalen, who does get a dunk here. I think this is a team we also kind of want to play a little slower. Don't want to be too aggressive. Take a three-point shot when you can. Really just, they're very quick. Score, they can slash to the rim. Got a lot of guys that can do that. Trying to play like really concise on offense, kind of feels like. Way reaches Shea. Nope, zone him there. Does not hit that shot. You figure their worst starter is Alex Caruso, who is an incredible defender. They can't shoot, as we see there. Yeah, it could be a tough one here for the Hawks. Let's see. Screen. Bray is going to attack. Does not get it though. Yeah, just being outran, out-rebounded right now. It's not insurmountable. This is not a team that's that much better than us, but it's a good basketball team. Usually a lot of the thing here in this early out process, you kind of figure out what's going to end up being like your go-to on the offensive side. Right now, the problem is that we're giving up a lot of points on the defensive side. Pretty much every player they have can score, at least in their starting lineup, can score from all levels. Definitely creates a problem for us. Let's see what we There we go. Able to draw the foul there from Shea. This is a little nice work there. Kind of worked out, able to get a Kungwu on Shea. And there at the bottom, Kungwu. Trey now. Matched up with Shea. He just came off of a three-pointer the last possession. Does not get that one to go though as well. With a little heat check. 8 points and 3 assists for him early. Hawks still trying to survive the early offensive struggles against a really good basketball team again. Shea. Like to pass that one down. Not hit it. JJ here with the rebound. Trey looking against Shea. Going to drive that one. Going to draw the foul from the door. Nice maneuver there. Trey. Get to the basket. Now we got a second team unit guys pretty much coming in for everybody. Trey's still out there. Hawks, Chet still out there for the Thunder. Williams bringing the ball up the court. Let's see what we got. JJ's still out there playing center for the Hawks as well. And of course, you get to see DeAndre Hunter versus Chet, which is not an incredible matchup for us. Nope. Not good enough at defense to be one-on-one-ing Chet. Buffkin now is going to bring the ball up the court. It's just for the first time for the Hawks. Open shot there for Trey, and he does not get it to go. How'd that one look like it was halfway down? Just comes back up. I don't understand that. Okay. JJ now has it. He's going to try to push the pace. Dump that over. Oh, nope. Just to JJ. We're going on him here. This work. Draw the foul. There we go. We get Wallace to foul him. Finally got the ball to that matchup down there. JJ, been good since he's come back from injury. Does miss a free throw there, though. Started with 2 points and 5 rebounds on the day. Now makes it 3 and 5, coming off an outstanding game in the last episode. Great feed, but that one is picked off there by Hunter. Pass it over to Bogey. Quick shot. Knocks it down. All of a sudden, we got to the end. The Hawks been on a nice run here, down just a 2-point lead. Hawks are scary once they get going, that's for sure. We got Perry is out there as well. Chet versus JJ. Even as good as JJ is, that is not a great matchup. Hawks been able to keep this close despite field goal shooting difference. Roll that down low. JJ, nope, not over Chet. He is off to a bad start today, for sure. Oh, that's an open shot. And it's going to go. How did see that one ends up going around? But Trey's not earlier. Let's see. There we go. Good feed there from Buffkin. I got Chet with a shot over Kobe Buffkin. How Buffkin ended up defending him, I'm not sure. But he had no chance of actually getting a hand up that would affect Chet. Chet is on fire here in his first quarter. Kobe. Pass that out. Try to get a 3-point shot there from Hunter. Doesn't fall. Back up to an 8-point lead here for the Thunder. It'll be a tough one, I think, for the Hawks to stick around in. It's not a Chet and Shea are going to do what they did in this first quarter. It's going to make it tough. Shot with somebody in his face, it's off. In the first quarter, it is going to be 8-point lead for the Thunder. Hawks have got to find ways to get creative with shots. You got to take care of Chet. You got to take care of Shea. If the rest of them beat you, they beat you. You can't just let these guys just completely dominate. And some people, listen, you don't have that much of a choice at times with how great the players are. But you got to do what you can to slow those two guys down and force everybody else to beat you. See what they can do here. Starting the second quarter, we have Trey back out here. Not crazy about the unit we got out here with him. Trey can do. Going to throw that down to Perry, who's going to get the and one. Look at Glenn Perry making one of his better offensive plays here of the season, at least in the episodes that we've seen. The top 10 pick out of North Carolina definitely needed some growing up to do. We decided to let him do it at the NBA level. Lonnie, we probably should have sent down to the G League. Again, I'm not overly familiar with how some of this stuff works. But I think that Perry, with the playing time he got, has a chance to, even though it was a pretty inefficient season, has a chance to become a much better player for us heading into to become more of a valuable role player versus a guy that's playing 8 or 9 minutes. Wallace takes a 3-point shot and that is off. Perry. Rebound. Trey's got an opening. See if he can get Trey to the basket. It gets blocked. This is always pretty fun to see. This is not setting up great for us. Hardenstein, who blocked Trey's shot and misses that one. Big deep shot for Hunter, does not get it. I do that, it seems like 2 or 3 times a game where I end up taking a 3-point shot because the guy's open, not really realizing that everybody is not Steph Curry. Really be hitting all that stuff. DeAndre Hunter tries to go for it. Come on, Trey. Nope. Trey hits the bottom of the rim. My best offensive scorer by a country mile. Misses that shot because he hit the bottom of the rim. 3-point shot. I'm sure it goes. It does. I can't hit them fadeaways. computer can, though. 2-point lead. There we go. Did hit that one, though. It's a 2-pointer. Trey gets it to go. 6-point game. See what the Thunder have here. Oh, nice move. Get that down to Chet. Gets it to go. I don't know what exactly the Hawks' answer is going to be here. Got to do something more than what they've been doing. That's for sure. Trey with an open shot. It just misses it. That floppy can work to get you an open look. Sometimes it almost messes me up because I'm not in rhythm with the player, it feels like. But all of a sudden, it's a 10-point lead again. I mean, it's just... Trey. There we go. Able to draw the foul there from Wallace. It was kind of an awkward animation we got there.
Taking 2 shots.
Let's see. Trey knocks that one down. Cuts it back to 9. Gotta cut it back down to 8. See what the Hawks can do here. Trey up hot, down 9. Get that back out to Daniels. Gotta do a pump fake. Doesn't have anything there. Get that back out to Trey. Screen, open shot. Good to go. Trey, you got to knock him down, man. Don't have a choice. Why is Trey on Chet? Put it up. It'll be a 3-point shot. He makes it. He just can't get into any rhythm. Come on. 12-point game. That one just blocked to the Netherlands. Bad shot there from Ricochet. Back to some defense again. Thunder have done a great job in keeping the Hawks at bay. Make a couple of shots. You just, whenever you miss 2 or 3, they make you pay. To me, they're so versatile with what they can do offensively that it's so much easier for them to like create mismatches going down the court in the fast, or in the fast break game. Daniels, this is the attack at the basket there. Wallace driving past Ricochet and draws the foul. Really good Thunder team. JJ with the rebound there. Miss. It's over to Ricochet. He's just going to attack and gets it to go. 8 points, 3 rebounds here early from Ricochet. Need better defending the Hawks really need here. Simply because you're just getting so many problems from how good the Thunder, how long they are and athletic they are. That defensive end makes it challenging for the Hawks offensively. Let's see. From Kongu, matched up there down low by Caruso. He gets that shot to fall. Nice. Hartenstein gets the rebound. Okay. Attack. Been in these spots before. Daniels tries to attack Shea. Daniels misses another layup attempt here. Great defense that time. Thankfully, we were able to get the rebound before Hartenstein got down there. Rather than match. Richie Shea versus Hartenstein. Get that down low to Okongwu. Gets it to go. Good job, guys. Come on. I want to say that we played them in year 1 and they beat us pretty bad, I think. I think they ended up beating us by like 30 points or something in an episode. I've gotten a little bit better at the game since then, but they're tough, that's for sure. There we go. Putting up the dump. Over 2 big men trying to attack late there. Oh yeah, that's a posterize. Williams take a 3-point shot. That one's off. 10-point game, so it's like you played pretty good defense there. Now can you find a way to create a little bit of offense? Oh, how is that not a foul? I don't understand. I've never seen that animation not be a foul. And it turns into, well, should have turned into points the other way. I do not know how that was not a foul, though. Ricochet then took a shot, does not get it to go. Hartenstein on the rebound. Russo. Going to try to attack against Hunter, and that's a plus situation there for the Hawks anyway. I'm going to try to feed that. JJ has it, going to try to put it up, misses. Okongwu gets the rebound and gets the dunk, having it back down to 8. Really good defense being played by the Hawks here late. Need to finish this half strong. This is kind of the one lineup the Hawks have that really matches the Thunder's length. Get a nice look there to Hartenstein, but I mean, Daniel's playing the 1, Ricochet at the 2, Hunter at the 3, JJ and Okongwu down low. Really the matchup for them. Ricochet going to draw the foul against the and 1 situation there. Ricochet playing big right now. His first half. Gets it to go. 11 points, 4 rebounds for him in the first half. Been really solid. Shay's going to just run out a lot of the rest of this clock here. Matched up with Daniels, our best perimeter defender. And he gets blocked by JJ. Okongwu's going to throw it up. Does not get it to go though. But going into halftime, Hawks are down 7. Just got to keep fighting. Got to keep plugging away. Don't know what the answer is. They got to. I think one thing this team needs to focus on here in the offseason is getting a little bit more rebounding. I do think that is something that we do miss from Capella. You have games where JJ and Okongwu really dominate that. But as we play teams, they have, that real plus on the length and height and stuff. At times we can really get caught up struggling mightily with that, way more than I would like us to. And it's created several extra points here for the Thunder. And that's despite the fact it looks like both teams are, the same on the rebounds. The assists are all the same. The Thunder have gotten more blocks and assists, and just shooting the ball a little bit better. But they've definitely gotten some second chance points that they should not have. Feels like more than the Hawks have gotten for sure. Let's see what we got. Get the second half started. Starters back out there. Trey trying to work against Shea here immediately. Pass that. Oh, tried to pass that back out to JJ, but Jalen Williams is too good to be dealing with that nonsense, I guess. Out to Caruso. pass there from Daniels. Hoping that ends up being an open shot because they didn't switch. It's a 3 ball that's knocked down. 10-point game, just that quick. Come on, JJ. Put that up. Misses. Come on, got to hit that. Lee got a good look. Got to knock him down. Under or too good offensively. Jalen Williams again. Trey has it. Match up here with Shea. That's what I wanted to do, so it turned into a shot. This game is about to get on the ugly looking side here again. Assist. Somehow they forced that miss there. Nice defense down low. Something big shot from Trey, and you cannot knock it down. Yeah, and another tough night for Trey. Second straight episode with him really struggling offensively. Just not getting his shot down for whatever reason. He's not getting any lucky rolls, so to speak. And in this one, you're dealing with all the length and stuff down low, which doesn't help anything. JJ gets it to go. That and 1 situation. JJ with 7-10 right now. He misses another free throw. Not like him at all. Down low to Shea. Of course, this is a major mismatch. Shea just keeps working. Trey cannot defend him down there. It's a 14-point game for the Hawks, man. Come on. Let's see all this. Come on. Down 14. All you can do is try to win it 1 possession at a time. Get the roll. JJ does not hit it, but Trey does a nice job there of getting the rebound. Trey gets an opening, tries to put a shot. That one misses as well. Passes out. Come on, Daniels. Misses as well, but another offensive rebound here for the Hawks. Somehow. Getting all the offensive rebounds, but cannot make a shot. JJ goes back to the line, grabbing a couple of offensive rebounds there. Puts down the first free throw. 12. It's 12. All right. Hawks got to get some momentum. I mean, that's the thing. It's like I've almost played like in a reactive state. Just have not gotten going. Like Trey's not getting shots to fall. Just not. There's no rhyme or rhythm really to what we've done on offense so far today. Shea, here we go. Good job there from Shea, kind of controlling that situation. Got Chet to come out to him. Wait for Okongwu to be able to roll past Caruso. Put it down to 10. Maybe this is a game where even as good as Caruso is defensively, maybe it's a game where you try to attack him a little bit more. Trey working against Shea and then being covered by Chet. That's a lot of size and length that Trey is going to have to play against. I do like this matchup here. There we go, Trey goes to the line. Jalen rolled back toward JJ. Just gave Trey the opportunity to try to attack me, able to draw the foul there. Put it down to 10 again. A deep three-point shot. That one is off, though. Not bad defense here for the Hawks. isolation. Gonna bring this over. Get that roll down to JJ. Come on, baby. Oh, why are you throwing it up so high? Golly. It's stuff like that that's happened multiple times in this game that just baffles me. Just getting a bad animation is something I don't like. For some reason, Jalen's trying to throw that one like sky high. And back-to-back bad shots here from Jalen. 3 for 11 with his shots. Not great. Good off the board, though. Jalen just going to attack coast to coast. He does get that one to fall. Okay. Never passed out of that rebound. Dort to get that nice feed inside of Caruso. That's going to be an and one bad, horrible foul there from Daniels. Even looks like he tried to slow up, but they called it anyway. That's a bad foul. That is not giving your team any help there, really. Trey drives past Shea. Just had to go. Trey just can't guard Shea. He's going to knock these down at the line. 5 for 5. Shea with 15 points. Feels like he got 115 points. Jalen Williams has definitely been the star of the show for the Thunder. Chet has had like 4 or 5 minute stretches where he's been really, really dominant. But other than that, I would say it's been mainly Jalen. Trey trying to attack here. Now that one's going to get stolen by Caruso. Easy buckets. 15-point game. Buff can bring it up the court. Also, still trying to cut this lead down. Just really having a tough time. Get that to Hunter, who gets the bucket. Thought he might have been able to draw the foul there. 9-point game. Thunder have really done a nice job of keeping them at bay at that differential because of plays like that. Shea has 20 points. Ogie able to get to the basket. Don't see that a whole lot. He doesn't get it to go. Hawks have really struggled with that. Down at the bottom, Jason Tatum since a Celtics record 258 three-pointers made this year. Shea puts another bucket on the board. Just under 9 minutes left here. Hawks down 13. If you're going to make a run, now is the time to do it. Put something together, nice little pick and screen and roll handoff action there. But he misses the shot. Hunter now has it coming up the court. Really love to get me a Jalen Williams type player. Trey now is going to call for the screen. He's going to get it past that down low. Come on, Hunter. Oh, the foul does not get the M1. This Hunter is an elite free throw shooter, though. Should get both of these. This back down to 11. Come on. Just that. Hawks just need a run. They just haven't gotten one. It seems like the whole game. They had that one like 14-6 run or something earlier in the game. That is like pretty much it. Nice roll action there. Down low concept. A whole lot of force in there. It's a 13-point game. I think right now it's like when you find like a couple of big buckets, that's the thing. Can you find like a 3-point shot here and there? It's Trey for the second time today hits the bottom of the rim. He's got 20 and 9, but he's not been particularly great today. Big 3 ball there from Caruso. It's a 16-point game. Trey works. Get that one to go. How do you get that one to go, not the one before? I don't understand how you end up hitting the bottom of the rim twice in a game. Come on. Big stop defensively. What's that roll game? Get that out. Good defense from Daniels. Trying to get back over there. Trying to play just like the perfect defense. Sucks. Nice Daniels from 3. Gets it to go. There we go. Bit of a friendly roll there, but all it does is put it back to 11. Hawks got to find something here defensively. There's times there's nothing you can do. Jalen got to the spot that he wanted there, but thankfully Hunter played good enough defense, was able to force the miss Trey. Oh, come on. Trying to get him to attack the basket, and he puts up a jumper. Good defense, at least we don't drop and fall behind more points there. That's a... Ooh, got a little mismatch. Bring him out. Try to speed past him, draws the foul. There we go. The Lions made this a single-digit game. 6 minutes left. Come on, Trey. That one go. Down that one as well. And off for Williams. Shot is off, reaches Shea with the rebound. I'm gonna pass this up to JJ. I'm down. He's gonna try to attack. Set over to Jalen Johnson. Does not hit the 3. Oh, and the rebound does not go the Hawks' way. The defense there from Daniels. Come on. Hawks are trying to run and gun now. Jalen just going to attack himself, does not get it to go. Good defense, of course, there from Shit. Hawks are going to reset. An offensive 3-second violation because of a weird rebounding situation. It sucks. Shea with a big 3 ball. That one is off, surprisingly. JJ has it. We get this to Daniels. Roll, dump that down low. Shea versus Jalen plays good enough defense where he misses. 9-point game. Hawks desperately need a stop here. Get that down low to Shea. Good defense there from Jalen. Shea's able to get the offensive rebound and put it back up. Shea hits the bottom of the rim and it goes right back to him. Trey does it and it goes right back the other direction. Trey tries to attack. He's going to get blocked by Shea. Just one of those nights here for Trey. Come on, Trey. Golly. Just cannot buy a bucket today, which is crazy because he got 24 points. But really and truly, I just had no rhyme or reason with Trey here at all for the second straight video. Just cannot get going with him. That one is blocked by Kung Wu. Trey now taking it back the other way. It's an open shot for JJ. He gets it to fall. Down to an 8-point game. They're trying to fight. 3.5. Hand off the chip here. Kung Wu, good defense, and he's able to get the rebound. Hawks are now gunning. Gets that inside to JJ. He's going to try to attack. Gets it to go. Does not draw the foul, but JJ 16 and 17 for him. Kung Wu's got 15 and 10. Oh, 3-point shot for Dort. Gets it to fall. Golly, back up to 9. where do you go here? Like you need 3-pointers here. Past that. I should have let that one come. We cut. Ricochet now is going to call for the screen. He's going to take it, try to roll that, and that's going to end up being stolen. Not a good offensive set. Okongwu had the shot. They went for the extra pass. Door knocks it. 12-point lead. Golly, the Hawks cut that to 6. Never quit, but the Thunder just have not telling them anything today. Trey's going to get to the line. Knocks that one down. 25-10 has not been a great day for Trey either. Been a high volume day, but not a great day. Point game seems unlikely. You'd have to get hot. Trey with good defense here against Shea, and it ends up not mattering. Shea can batter ram Trey. This is a big possession for the Hawks. You either knock something down here, and it's a good look for Ricochet, but it just does not fall. 12 points. You essentially had to have that shot. I think at this point, just let them run the clock out. We'll do the same on our side. Thunder are a good team. I mean, I'm proud of the way that we went through stretches of being able to hit shots and stretches where you can't hit anything. Having the Shea, Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, like that combination is just crazy. It's so good. I don't know what the answer really would be to this. I feel like we have a really good team here with the Hawks, but this upside of like a team versus the Thunder, like I don't know how that we would beat them in a 7-game series. And don't have to have an answer for that today. We still got plenty of time, left in this series to try to figure something out. But when you play a team like this, where you kind of see the differences, maybe what NBA Finals team looks like and what we currently look like. Again, this is a very good Hawks team, going to be in the playoffs for the 2nd straight year, very likely as a top 4 seed. And but there are certainly differences. Like, some of it is just as simple as things like just the length and athleticism that they have. Our best player is Trey Young, who I love, gave a big extension to, but he's 6 foot. He's on the smaller side, matching up against a 6'5", 6'6". Shea is not a good combination here. We get the last couple of possessions here. Of course, Trey gets that 3-point shot when I don't necessarily need it. Looks like it's going to be a 9-point win here though for the Thunder. So really, really good basketball team. Definitely have to see how we end up kind of coming out of this and how we can develop now. We have lost several games here in a row. Kind of in this season, just not ending it on a great note. Take a look at the player of the game. I'm sure it was Shea. I accidentally clicked off of it. But yeah, we'll go for us. So Trey had 31 points on 26. So did eventually, with the help of some free throws there, kind of get to a decent spot. Yeah, 10 for 10 from the line. So we had a nice day there. JJ was not great. 16 points on 17 shots. Just had a couple of weird layup animations, I would say. Okongwu was good. Pretty much always is super efficient. DeAndre Hunter was good again. Really, really glad we gave him that extension. Seems to be a great fit for us as the 6th man. Daniels, not tremendous, but did knock down 3 threes. Ricochet, felt like he had a pretty solid game. Ended up playing not as many minutes there, kind of as expected. And Bogey, not great. He's just been not really spectacular this year. He's terrible from the field. 3-pointer is still okay. Definitely probably need to be cutting his minutes, I would guess, at this point, as we are getting to the finish line of the season. Got Shea, solid. Chet, solid. I mean, great. really. Williams, it feels like, did a lot better than 8 for 18, to be honest with you. Caruso, really good, kind of filled everything up there. Jet's a special player, though, man. But yeah, really like kind of this Jalen Williams, 6'5", so he's not very big playing that 4 a lot, but he's so fast, so explosive. He's so efficient from the field and from the line. I mean, they have got some studs here at these top 3 players. 390 plus overall guys. I mean, what do you expect? But yeah, we'll simulate up to, of course, that final game against the Pelicans. Probably will not play it. I don't think. We finally do get a victory there. We get a victory there. So as we head into the final game, and again, the next episode will be the regular season recap. We are safely, so we're going to end up as either the 2 or 3 seed. Not, of course, it doesn't overly matter. But yeah, so we will in the next episode simulate it through the Pelican game there. We'll do our regular season recap, so I won't show all the stats and everything here. But yeah, today we went over the small and power forwards. Leaves us just the centers to go over during the off season. If you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. Check out my college football 25 dynasties of Tulane and Georgia also on the channel. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, peace.